guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rifa, and in today's video I am going to talk about one of the worst holiday experiences I've had. This is going to be controversial because I know a lot of people like this country, but I'm just going to keep it real and say my experience. And to me, that was in 2019 when I went to the year of the return in Ghana. For me, that was the worst holiday and one of the most expensive holidays that I have been on because of how I was treated whilst I was in Ghana. I would never go back to Ghana ever again. If I ever do, God knows why, but it's not on my list, and I did not have a good time. I had food poisoning when I was in Ghana. I got a black eye. I remember I went to Ghana for the year of the return with a group of strangers, first time entering the country, and it was horrible. I went for Afrochella, and was it Afrochella, and what was the other music festival that was going on? Not Coachella. Coachella is America. Afrochella, and what's that big, I can't remember, but I'll probably put it down below. Like, you know, if 2019, you remember, just before COVID, there was events popping up in Ghana. Everyone's saying Dirty December. I wanted to see what the hype was. So when I went, had my tickets, when the bouncer punched me in the eye and gave me a black eye. He was having an argument with like one of the women in front that someone like stole her purse or her phone or whatever. So then the bouncer decided to punch every single person in the eye. What was the reason? I don't know. While I was also in Ghana, the Ubers there are so rude. Number one, it was literally, when you call an Uber, they obviously want cash in hand. I'm like, okay, cool. Say there's this price. You get in an Uber, you get to your destination, the Uber driver has changed the price completely. He will be arguing with you for a new price that was not even agreed upon. That was just one part. The second was the judgment as soon as they see you. Back then, like I've always said on my channel, yeah, like as you can see, I am not a skinny girl. I've never have been a skinny girl. I'm a thick woman. But when I was there in Ghana, the Uber drivers will constantly be like, I can't take you this one. My tires, my tires, you are heavy. Or when you're in the Uber, my tire on the left side is going flat because of the huge hippo I have in the back seat. Their uncles in Ghana have no filter, and they were rude the entire time. Not once did I have a nice Uber experience. Like, there would be me and another person in the car, and she was a lot smaller, and the Uber driver would just be commenting on my weight. It was very offensive, and it was very rude, and it was not flattering. No way, shape or form would you consider that a compliment. They would literally just be like, whoa, you're too big for 10 minutes. No, I can't take you there. My car. And the first thing they'll always ask you have petrol money? You're an Uber. Why am I facilitating petrol money? It was so weird. And then because of like during the year of return, there was so much going on, and because there was so many festivals going on at the same time, the traffic in Ghana was insane. Like, literally you could be stuck in traffic for 2 to 3 hours. It was not moving. It don't move. Like, you're just stuck there, to the point where they were telling everyone to get out and start walking in the middle of the night. Like, get out and start walking, because like if you was in a rush to somewhere, which majority of everyone was in a rush to go to a festival for it to start, and I'll get to that as well, you're on foot. So now you have paid for transport and you didn't even go anywhere really. And then again, because there was a huge rush of us Brits, the Americans, and everyone else from wherever you came from around the world, Ghana was not ready for the amount of people entering their country, even though it was widely advertised. Yeah, I said Afrochella. I'm still trying to figure out what the name of that festival was. It's been a few years now. Like, there was no food. You go to a restaurant, you're at the restaurant, you order something, like, you know the stereotype, you go to a Caribbean restaurant, we don't have it, we don't have it. Ghana, they won't tell you they don't have it. They will make you wait. They made me wait hours just to tell you, oh, we don't have it in the kitchen. You order something else, then they come a few hours later, we don't have this. You'd be like, what do you have? I was starving. And then when we did have food, like, breakfast was very, very heavy. Like, I get it, we're in Africa, but keep in mind I'm Ugandan, so I'm East African. Like, they have jollof and shito, and for me it was like shellfish. It was I'm so sorry for the Ghanaian. I don't like it. I don't like the shito. I don't like Ghanaian jollof. No, I didn't like that, and I was hungry. And when I did get food, I got food poisoning. I got food poisoning with a black eye for New Year's Eve, and I was in my room throwing up when everyone else was out having a good time. It was a horrible experience, like from the abuse to the food. Then when we went to the festivals, I remember Burna Boy was meant to be like headlining it, and yeah, as usual, he was late. Like, the festival, I remember people paid for like VIP tickets and stuff like that. Oh my god, everyone can just go to the front. Everyone was going to the front. I remember we got to the, like, there was no organization in the first few nights. Like, we were just like, they were sectioned off in different sections. Everyone merged into one. There was nothing started on time. Things started like 2-3 hours later. Like, everything was in African timing, like from the lights, the production, the food. It was just mayhem. And when we did do, like, when you go out and you explore and do touristy things, I did love the fact that when I was out there, we did do some charity work. So we did go spend time with some kids in an orphanage. We did what we can and gave back, engaging with the community and the locals, the nice locals. That was a good experience. Like, I even took upon myself and was doing a bit of photography and taking pictures in the market and in basking in that beautiful culture. So that aspect is there. It's very nice. It's just that it's a shame that the hospitality in Ghana for me was not the one. Like, you know, that classic I'm so sorry to the Ghanaians. Like, I saw some monumental historical things while I was there, and it was very nice. And we had a tour guide and they explained things. Then we went to like the jungle. Like, I was it was, for me, I got injured, I got food poisoning, I got abused. Like, yeah, I remember I even went to a restaurant and there was like food, and then they would just straight up come to your face and just be like, this fat one, why are they eating? Like, why? That was the first food that I had where it was actually what I ordered, bro. It was actually what I ordered. What I came in peace, and you're giving me violence. I was so confused. I did not like it, not one bit. For me, Ghana is up there in one of the countries where I just won't visit, because for me, first impressions on a country really matters. And I've been to like 16 plus countries, and Ghana was definitely up there in one of the countries in Africa I just would never ever want to visit again. It was the worst experience I've ever had. I don't like that. Like, imagine you're paying thousands, like 1,500 plus to fly to the country, and then you're just on survival mode, literally on survival mode. You have Uber drivers fighting you, trying to rob your money, literally trying to snatch your bag. I was like, raw. And you lot said you lot were nice and you were peaceful. And then as people were starting to fly out of Ghana, the services then started improving. But guess what? I was flying out the next day as well. So I only had less than 24 hours to actually be like, wow, this is actually quite, you know, near. 24 hours after you were there for like almost 2 weeks. Yeah, no. For me, yeah, no. Another country where I'm just like in Africa, where I might go back to this country. This one I would go back. I would visit in terms of like another part, and that is Morocco. Morocco was overall a good trip, but also on that trip I did also get hurt. Now I know you lot want to be saying, mate Reefa, maybe you're just prone to injuries. Nah, my G, I was on a camel, yeah. The camel started eating my dress. It was yamming on my dress. That was stage 1, where it was questionable. Stage 2 was you know this thing here, quad bikes. I was in the mountains, yeah, looking all Sahara desert, looking like, yes, feeling myself. Yeah, it was an accident. Someone collided behind me, tumbled, fell down. I thought that was it. Had an injury. I went flying because I got hit from the back, and then boom, started flying, and I saw a camel coming towards me. I said, yeah, if this camel steps on me finished. Luckily the camel didn't, like everyone stopped, but brother, I was sore for the rest of that trip. And like, you know, when you go to Morocco, like when you go to like the markets, there's like a man with a snake, and like he comes up to you and they will literally be on your case for money. And like, I know it's Africa, cool, it's beautiful, but that was just like, it was overwhelming because I was like young at the time. But Morocco was really nice, but where it was also parts where you just had to be a little bit cautious. And I'm sorry, like I thought when I'm in Morocco the belly dancing would be 10-10. To me, it looked like they hollered their sister from across the street to come and do the belly dancing, because the way everyone was complaining about like the package that we booked, like, you know, when you book for excursions, the whole thing was shambolic. And like, you know, when they say like, oh, it'll be like half an hour, 5 minutes max, it was boom boom boom, it was quick, it was boom boom boom, next group of people. I was like, okay. Like in terms of landmarks, stunning. Food, hit and miss. It depends where you go, but the country itself, it's nice. Would I specifically go back to Marrakech? No, been there, done that, thank you. Would I like to go on a desert kind of thing again? No. Maybe if I ever visit Egypt, but Egypt is not necessarily a priority in my places to want to visit. But Ghana was definitely one of the worst. Morocco, no. And in Morocco, I went on a water slide, my wig came off. I was up there, glued down, everything, and my wig just took its time to follow me back down. And then my mom was literally like tapping the wig. I think I've got like another video when I go more in depth about it, like when my hair came off. It was very tragic, very tragic. But yeah, that was like embarrassing. But yeah, it happened in Morocco. So yeah, don't wear lace wigs in water slides. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, she'll be coming right behind you in slow motion. Yeah, not ideal, but that was like my experiences. But as of recently as well, I went to Uganda, so I went back to my home country, and I have a bone to pick with Monzo, because how am I getting scammed while I'm back in the UK? Because I'm back in the UK, it's in the news, 2024. Why is like, when I bought wine, like I bought a drink and had some like food, so I went to a food establishment, you are still charging me while I'm in the UK. Randomly, I'll have money coming out of my Monzo account from that same establishment. But again, I don't want to get into nitty-gritty. I closed my account with Monzo. Like, they did not handle that case well. But why was that even possible? I had new cards, new everything when I came back from that first encounter. It happened for 2 months straight, where they'll take money, then they'll refund, then take money again, and then it was constantly going back and forth. For me, Monzo has always been a holiday account. I've never had that experience in any other country, but that experience for me just only taught me that, okay, cool, cash, just bring cash, because going Africa, even if it's beautiful and dodgy, scammy, I don't like it. Thank goodness it's not like my everyday card that I use here, but oh my god, yeah, Monzo, I'm done. So when I travel, God knows what card I'll be using, but I was like, all in all, like going, I've only visited, yeah, 3 countries in Africa. Uganda, where I've gone numerous times, Morocco and Ghana. I would love to go to TZ, Tanzania, and visit other parts. Like I'd love to visit Kenya. I'd like to visit more of the east side, you know, and then make my ways around. But the west side, what's the reason, you know, like what was the reason, you know, if I need one, you never know, but right now, no. But again, for me, the worst experiences I've had was definitely in Ghana, having a black eye, food poisoning, and being verbally abused of my weight. And Morocco, obviously having my wig taken off and quad bike incident. And then thirdly, the recent scamming while I'm back in the UK and I'm having establishments in Uganda charging me back and forth for something that happened in December and we're in March. So am I scared to go back to Africa? No, but I'll have my eyes open, is all I'm gonna say. But yeah, comment down below any horror stories you've had on holiday. There's more stories I'd like to say, but those are the ones that come to mind. And I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. That really does help me a lot, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye.